Alright, hello. Again. This is the third time tonight I've had to do my starting speech. I'm Tyler for KQ's from Moggington, and we just finished up Armored Core. If you're watching this on the VOD, congratulations. You watched a VOD, and you are watching a VOD. You're watching a VOD right now. Good for you. What the fuck am I talking? Ahem. We're playing Ty the Tasmanian Tiger too. Let me know if it's too quiet or anything, folks, because I do have the audio set for Armored Core. But, let's give it a go. Let's give this Ty the Tasmanian Tiger a go. Hardcore mode is challenging. You have only one life. No, thank you. I'm not that brave. Uses autosave, that's good.
I know a shortcut.
I sure hope Ranger Ken got our message.
Speak of the Tasmanian devil.
Is he? I don't know what he is.
I thought you said this was a shortcut.
It is.
Whoa!
Ty, mate. You took your time. The little country town of Currawong is under attack. What nut would want to do this?
The local security is in the thick of it. One of their mates is holed up at the old barracks.
Oh, this is a shocker out there. Frills have breached the Northern River.
Sly, Shazza, I'm gonna need your help.
You can count on us.
If we follow this road, it'll take us up to the old barracks.
Okay, let's go.
They immediately vanish. So, welcome back to Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. We can throw boomerangs. We can jump. We can glide. Did he have gunmerang? Yeah, Sly the Tasmanian Tiger is Ty's brother, and he's basically Shadow the Hedgehog.
It's bedlam out there.
Oh yeah, let's not throw boomerangs at the civilians. Excuse me, civilians, I'm gonna throw boomerangs at you. So we're clearly just storming the gates here. I think I just got hit by a laser, which is awesome. And I think I may have just died, which is less awesome. No, there was just an explosion. Hey, that guy's got a mech. This is just Armored Core again. Literal blood money made of the blood of your enemies. Yeah, more or less. What's up, man? Why are you glowing green? What do I have to do with
That's the
you?
last of the frills, possum.
The fire's out. Let's go.
Oh, okay. In case you somehow hadn't jumped until now. Blood money. I am down to 1 hit point, so I am probably going to die in the tutorial. That is deeply humiliating. But I'll live. I've been humiliated
Look
before.
out! Cannonetties!
Let me at him.
Was any real-life Burning Ranger? No. Nothing that happens in Ty the Tasmanian Tiger is real life. This is a cartoon. Oh.
Not Not too far to the old barracks now.
Possum, we have to get to the other side of the bridge.
See that battle bunyip? Maybe you can use it to clear the debris blocking the path.
Joke's on you, folks. It's Armored Core again. It was always Armored Core the whole time. Although, admittedly, this is way more mobile than my Armored Core build was there at the end. Also, my Armored Core cannot throw fists, which I think is a great letdown. I want to be able to throw hands in my core. I want to make a boxing core. Clearly Mega Man X, yeah, okay. I'll allow it.
We have to keep moving. The old barracks are just ahead.
Come on, Possum. We have to make it to the old barracks. Not far to go now.
Yeah, not far. I'm sure. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna keep killing people with a robot. That's my calling.
I'm here to help you, mate.
Don't worry about me. There's a battle mortar in the old barracks. It's the only thing that can defend the ground troops from those demon fluffies.
I'm there.
You little
Demon
beauty.
Fluffies! Sure! Alright, let's get in there. There is just no reason not to be constantly smashing. You should smash everything you see, just to be sure. Use X to launch more. Okay. Now I'm armed!
Watch it, Ty. The dropships are onto you.
What? Oh, those. I love when cartoon games are like... Cartoon games or cartoon movies or whatever are like, okay, we're gonna do a segment that's inexplicably violent now, but it's not gonna be actual violence, it's just gonna be explosions. Stop that. There we go. There we go. There is arching! in these projectile attacks. Ow. Okay, I'm taking heavy fire from... Okay. From that guy. Hey, I'm gonna shoot you in the ass while you retreat. Because I'm the hero. I mean... No, I mean, I'm specifically talking about when they're doing, like, the horrors of war. But it's kid-friendly horrors of war. Just being horrors is something different. Yeah, red laser and blue laser. Also, goddamn, there are an awful lot of horrors of war happening here. I don't like that. Yeah, I just lost. The scaries of tantrums. It's true. Tantrums are terrifying. I, for one, am terrified right now. I'm definitely not trying to kill this guy. I'm just really mad at him. Okay, we're gonna have to do the... Right, this is the bit that I got stuck on for a long time when I was younger, if I recall. Because it's really hard to prioritize. It's really hard to prioritize these ships. Alright, there's one. Did OBS just report dropped frame? Yeah! OBS just reported like 12,000 dropped frames. Why? Is my internet just fucking shit tonight? What's this? I really don't know why. I wish I did. But thank you for telling me. I can't do anything about it. Tonight is a really lousy internet night. Yeah, I did ask, and I'm glad I know, but it's only just occurring to me that if it's my internet, there's nothing I can do. I am doing 0 damage to this guy. Why? Please take damage. Please agree with me that you will take damage. Okay, I know that there are 2 behind me, but I have to take this guy out. And then I get hit by the guy behind me. Yeah, and then they fly away. Oh, are they flying away or are they coming back? I don't know. Well, that guy's going down. This one is coming back. Yeah. Alright, they do appear to be getting bigger on the radar as they get closer to me. That's nice to know. Or shit could just appear out of nowhere. Stuff could just start appearing out of nowhere. I could just start getting absolutely racked by a half dozen dropships. Hey, no. Don't shoot. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Again. No? I guess
That's
not.
taking care of those demon fluffies, Possum. Hang on, what's that?
It's a sexy lizard lady.
Shivers!
Fluffy,
That gate leads to the old jail.
where Boss Cass is being held prisoner.
It's been a diversion for a jailbreak.
Not if I can help it. I'll take care of it, Shaz.
I love the physics on that flag back on his back. Like, that thing is weighted. Wow, I popped my super and it did nothing.
Well, 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 the little orange rat has come out to play.
I know what you're up to and you're not gonna get away with it.
Whatever.
I swear, I don't think that's Lonnie Manila, but whoever it is doing a great Lonnie Manila voice. I don't believe Lonnie Manila was in this. She might have been, for all I know, but...
You're hanging around like a bad smell.
Hold it right there.
I don't know what throwing that metal did.
Hey, Fluffy.
You still here, rat boy?
I'm not gonna let you break Cass free.
Oh, yeah? You and whose army?
I don't need an army.
I think you're going to now. Boys, enjoy your meal.
That was the Cyber Demon growl. Anyway, we can just ignore them and sort of flail away at her. But apparently she's got moves. Doesn't matter if you've got moves if I can hit you in the butt, though.
Hi, mate. Do you need a hand?
Yeah, I don't really know what you expected, man.
Thanks, mate. I thought I was a goner.
At last, I'm free!
For 500 years!
If I can help it.
No.
As usual, Ty, your pathetic friends have gotten in your way.
Toodles, Ty.
I mean, he's
So
right.
long, loser.
We were actively hindered by the assistance of our friends.
Ty, what happened?
Cass got away.
You did the best you could, Possum.
Yeah, mate. If it wasn't for you, I would have been dead meat.
I could have done better. Next time, I'll be ready.
I didn't single-handedly solo the entire army and prevent...
pride
Oh.
that I cut this ribbon and officially declare open Baramaji Bush Rescue. It's a state-of-the-art facility with an observation tower, research lab, airstrip, and advanced headquarters.
That's you, Possum.
Good on ya, mate.
Dennis, you won't regret this. With Bush Rescue, we're ready to take on Boss Cass the next time he strikes.
Well, it's not going to be that easy, I'm afraid.
Why not?
I've just got word that Cass has set up his own country just so he can have diplomatic immunity.
That's
You
not
mean
what
it's
that
an
means.
immunity community.
That stinker.
Diplomatic whatty?
As the newly elected president of Cassopolis, Boss Cass and his diplomats are above the law as long as they're here on official Cassopolis business.
That's not how that
I
works.
can double pack, open other people's mail, and leave the milk out. And Sergeant Bluey can't touch him.
Which is why it's important for us to find out what his plans are and catch him in the act.
Well, there's no time to stand around gasbagging.
Never
We've got
stopped you
work to
before.
do. The local council has been complaining about crocodiles in the sewers, mate. Go see Ranger Ken to sort it out.
And so we return properly to the world of Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, which is kind of an open world game now. Let's see, what else have we got? We can save. Probably a good idea. We have various skins. Including, a red and green festive skin. That's cute. We can be a grim, dark superhero to try to get over our failure. We can be a robot Psy, which is cool. We've even got metallic boxer shorts. That's great. Yeah. Thank you for... We have a quest system. We have a map. We have leaderboards, which I don't care about. We've got a couple of boomerangs. And we got the tutorial system. We can also talk to everyone in town. Did you know it was only thanks to the generosity of bankers like Down Under Gamer that I managed to increase the resolution of Ty's Oh, okay. Cool. We can get, Kickstarter backer notices, apparently. There's a lot to do in this game now. So we're gonna run up here and open these crates. Because I'm boring. Can I actually get up here? I don't think I can get up here to open these crates right yet. That's great. The first thing I decide to do, I can't do. Ah. Oh well. But yeah, Ty 2 is... It's a game I've kind of wanted to play for a while. And, now I am. Of course you can find loads of money in the water. Primary reason to go swimming is for your financial security. What the hell is that? I've forgotten. We can't jump out of the water at it, so... But yeah, notice that Ty's boomerang has changed to the aquarang now that he's underwater. I like these little touches. What is this sign? Frosty rangs freeze enemies and put out fires. They can also create ice stepping stones on water. I would need frosty rangs, which I do not have. There is a mini-map, but it is extremely mini. And I don't see a way to make it bigger. Bonk. Here's a load tunnel. Because this game is big enough that it needs, like, loading screen tunnels now. And now we're out into town proper. The red gems you collect are opals. You can use them to buy stuff. Including new boomerangs. Which I will.
G'day, son. Glad you can make it into me shop. I've got some beaut boomerangs for sale today. And choose carefully, though.
We
have
can't...
no returns policy.
We can't actually buy the Frosty Rang yet. Zappy Rang, Infra Rang, Lasher Rang, Smasher Rang, Mega Rang.
Bye, son.
Alright, remember we rescued Ty's apparently dead parents back in the first game? They're back now. Ty has a family. Hey look, small children.
It was amazing, I tell you. You ain't seen anything like it. No siree. A giant razorback pig, at least 20. No, make that 100 feet tall. And Ty, he was all like, yahoo, wahoo, and he was jumping all over the place. And the razorback was trying to squash him, but Ty stood his ground. The razorback powered toward Ty, steam coming out of his nose, sparks shooting from his hooves, fire coming out of his ears. And then, without warning, Ty jumped out of the way, and the razorback slammed into a termite mound. Not just any termite mound, though. This one was full of
I don't know why we're listening to this story.
Killer African mighty bitey ants. They swarmed all over the razorback, distracting him long enough for Ty to save the village full of orphans. It was an amazing sight.
I don't know why we listened to that story. But we can play on the slide, and that's our true reward. Ah, these boxes are too hard to break. Did the Lost Boys submit there? It's a bangarang. You know, the last time I thought about that was, like, back when the guy who was playing Rufio in Hook got hooked into reading Homestuck for some reason. That's the last time I thought about that.
Booney's been a real handful lately. It's unbelievable.
Oh, look! Charlie Reese, born 4/23/2004. Ripper!
That kid's old now. You ever thought about that? That kid's old now.
G'day, Ty.
There is one character that walks around town, and I don't know where she is, but I'll know who she is on sight.
G'day, Ty.
Who has the most annoying voice in the entire game, or used to. I wonder if they changed it.
G'day, young Ty.
I would love to actually go do a mission, but I have forgotten. Like, the mini-map is too many for me to see where I am and where I'm going. Ah, your phone rang. That's a shame. Have you considered eating it? Have a mukbang. Eat your telephone. Can I do the slide jump? No. Ty is not Mario 64. Where am I on the map now? Okay, I am headed up and around towards some kind of mission objective. I am not sure which. It looks like it's at the top of this spooky hill. As my health meter just casually phases into view.
Yikes! Oh my goodness, you startled me.
Sorry, mate. Hey, you're Dennis's nephew, aren't you?
Why, yes I am. People call me Clarence.
So, what are you doing all the way up here by yourself, Clary?
I'm on a dare to enter the grounds of Gruesome Bottom Manor. The
Ugly
famous
Butt
Barramudgee
Mansion.
Haunted mansion.
Haunted? You don't believe in ghosts, do you?
Of course I do. Some of my best friends are ghosts. They're quite friendly, actually. But there's one ghost who's really mean and won't let me in.
Tell you what, mate. I'll go and see if I can sort him out for you.
Would you? Thanks a lot, Ty.
You need an infra ring or an X ring to complete this mission. Okay. So there's no point in actually going in there. I walked all the way up here for no reason. Can I, like, no. Gliding is very heavy feeling in this game, and it wasn't in the previous game. And I wonder why that is. Hey, gravestones! Hey, gravestone money. Additional gravestone money. There's just so much profit in robbing the dead. The Tasmanian Tiger is a family game for families.
G'day, Beanie. What you doing?
Nothing.
You miss your mum, don't you?
Sometimes.
It's okay, mate. Your dad's worried sick about you. How about we get you home before it gets too late?
Okay.
I've got an interesting job for you, mate. Julius needs you at the Gunna Gunna training grounds to test his latest invention.
I don't know why I have the bird version of Die Hardman in my earpiece, like, all the time. But apparently he's gonna be giving me instructions. I'm thrilled by this. Anyway, I guess it doesn't really matter too much which missions we do, as long as we do missions.
Ooh, I am Polly. You are Ty. Ooh.
This thing, this fucking winged monkey, has the most irritating voice in the universe.
Ooh, I am Polly. You are Ty. Ooh.
I hate that creature. Or, you know, I did when I was younger. I feel less strongly about it now. Life's really too short to hate things in video games. Can I get up on top of this thingamajiggy? Oh yeah, I probably can. Like this way. Oh, really? So, when I was talking about... When I reviewed this game, one of the complaints that I had is that it felt like all the corners of various surfaces were coated in polygon grease. And you know, that part hasn't changed, it seems like. Where am I on the map? Okay. I am gonna pop into the store.
G'day, son. Let me know if you need a hand, okay?
Do I get the frosty ring for a collectible? Oh, I guess I guess. The infra ring is 4,000. Reveal secrets in the corner map.
Bye, son.
Maybe I will save up for that. Trader Bob's. What's in Trader Bob's?
Trader Bob's the name, trading's the game.
Oh, keys to let me use, special vehicles.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
And of course you can unlock new skins for everything.
Bye-bye.
Speaking of, let's go ahead and return to the original skin. And, what about the truck, though? The Castmobile? I don't think so. The Duma Ranger and the Flaming Hot. Ah, yes, the Flaming Hot Cheeto. The most emulatable of food items. Let's see, where is this red star on the map? Back across the river.
Toy?
So let's head towards, this tunnel, I think. And let's go ahead and do the red star. Let's do the training. Yep, right over there. It's hard for me to imagine that anybody's really gonna stay that interested in the Tasmanian Tiger 2. But that's okay, I get to play a video game.
Crikey! You're a frill lizard. What are you doing here?
What does it look like? I'm working, mate. Not all lizards are bad, you know.
Fair enough.
My name's Sneath, and me mate over there's Keith.
G'day.
I'm the cook, and he's the mechanic. Although we sometimes swap jobs. Either way, I'm usually up to my elbows in grease.
Righto.
I also take care of the bush rescue training program. If you want to scrub up on your rescue skills, just meet me over at that sign.
Yeah, let's go ahead and run the tutorial. We'll probably get a collectible out of it. How do we get to hang out with Sneath and Keith?
Mate.
We're kind of
First
cute.
thing you need to know is how to get a better look around the place.
You can do that by using the right analog stick. Just push it left or right to spin the camera around.
More interested in me than the game? Then you can leave.
Pressing up and down on the direction.
If you're not here for the game, then there's no reason to be here.
You know that you can tailor the camera to your liking? You can change this through the options menu.
They got that feature in already? I remember the 1960 games where a single flustered cameraman on a unicycle covered the whole event.
I do want to go check this for collectibles as long as I'm here. I forgot to when I was here the first time. Oh good, it's another map. We've been able to reconstruct... Okay, no. I do not need to replay the opening level. Pictures of Ty, and I can see... I see that invisible platform, I just can't reach it.
If you haven't worked it out already, mate, you can use those legs of yours to jump. It's easy, really. Press the jump button to get some air. Just like Jess, the jumping Joey from Jabalooka.
Very famous character. Honestly, given my status as a small fluffy Moogle, I have occasionally been tempted to just walk up to people and start giving them tutorials on their abilities. Or whatever I think their abilities ought to be.
Before you had your ranks, mate, you had a set of pearly white choppers.
Yep, and in your case, you've got a good set of teeth on you. Just like Starkey the snub-nosed shark from Strathpine.
Here's how you can use them to bite things. Just press the bite button when you're near crates or bad guys.
Fair enough.
And, as luck would have it, we've got some crates right here. Why don't you have a go at biting them?
Yep, you can bite things. What's this? Yeah, okay, that just rehashes the tutorial.
Here's a skill that should come in handy. See these floating thingamajigs?
They're called spy eggs. Anyways, if you press the bite button repeatedly, you can chain your bites together. Just like Billy the chain-biting Bilby from Boona.
Righto.
Beauty is, you can chain bite your way up to hard-to-reach places. Why don't you give it a go?
Whoa, okay, that sound effect was clearly not supposed to loop that hard.
Do you know that you can use those 2 rangs of yours as makeshift wings? That's right. You can hold them out and use them to glide across wide gaps.
All you have to do is press the jump button. And when you're in the air, press and hold the jump button again.
And you glide through the sky like Glenn the gliding goose from Glen Iris.
I have no idea if any of these are actual places. I assume they are. Anyway, yes, we can glide. Bit useful.
Well, looky here. Some water. Just like a big bath. But you wouldn't know what that is, would you, Keith?
Steady on there, mate. Anyways, Ty, we'll teach you how to swim in the water. It's easy, really.
When you're in the drink, press the bite button to dive, then tap the jump button to start swimming.
Keith is practically naked under his overalls and he's got like a butt access panel. I'm just saying. Nothing behind the waterfall. That's a shame. Oh well, it is a tutorial.
You can swim all right, mate. Time to learn how to dive.
All you have to do is run and press the jump button near the water's edge. Then press the bite button to do a dive. I reckon you'll take to it like Dave the diving duck from Darwin.
Okay, I know Darwin's a real place. But yeah, you can do a little backflip. If Say were here, he'd be terribly impressed, I'm sure.
There are some places that are too high to jump up.
In some of these places, you might find a bunch of vines, or even a ladder.
Like this one here.
Anyways, just walk into them to start climbing. Easy, eh?
If you want to get off, just press the jump button. I reckon you'll be as good a climber as Matt the mountaineering magpie. He's from Maroochydore.
I was wondering if they were going to give us a destination.
See that target way up there?
If you hold down Ty's view button, you'll get a ring's eye view of the place. You can throw your rings with greater accuracy this way. Why don't you give it a go now?
Yep. Quick target.
Careful, mate. There's a big drop just ahead.
You know how we taught you to glide across gaps, right? Well, if you ever jump off a cliff, you can reach the bottom safely by gliding.
Yeah, mate, go on. Jump off this cliff and give it a go.
Isn't this one of those things that you're not supposed to do if all your friends do it? Oh well.
Here's something you might find useful.
Didn't
when
even
you're
hit the
up against
ground.
Cass's goons.
What's that?
It's the ability to lock onto a bad guy and always hit him with your rings.
When you see a bad guy, press the lock-on button. While you hold the button down, you'll always face your foe.
When you throw your ring, it'll head right for him no matter which way you run him.
Have a go on this fella here.
Yep, you can lock on.
See these rails?
Well, if you jump up on them, you can start grinding.
It's a great way to get
Past
around
the
place.
90s.
Why don't you give it a burl?
This is a PS2 platformer. Of course we can grind. Whether it makes sense or not. Look at those particle effects. You can't not look at the particle effects.
Well done, mate. You've learned just about every bush rescue trick in the book.
I just got off the blower from Lake Barramudgee Refinery. They've got a load of unstable dynamite that needs disposal. And guess what? They want you to do it.
I wonder why that is. Why would you give unstable dynamite to a random tiger on the street? Well, then again, why wouldn't you give unstable dynamite to a random tiger off the street? There is a thing. Hi, what are you? Okay. We got a pudgy, mousy looking thingy. That's great. I like pudgy, mousy looking thingies. Okay, this is... yeah. The Infarang. You know, for these invisible platforms that we can't see. And that don't cast a shadow. I'm sure they're not all this obvious. But, goddamn. Okay, anything up in here? No? Okay. I think all our objectives are now off in town.
There are literally billions and billions of things that haven't been invented yet.
Yeah, this doesn't really go any... oh, hey. We found the bathroom. Alright, let's get on the road again. And we'll head over and do another one of these missions. And then it'll be, I think, just about time to wrap up. I'm going to try to wrap up around midnight tonight, maybe. I'm genuinely surprised we finished Armored Core. I may continue playing that in order to get more, more stuff. Unlock more parts and unlock more, you know, just general stuff. Finish up the missions that I didn't do. Maybe hit 100% if I can. But I'll be doing that off stream. So none of y'all have to worry about it. And sometime I will probably want to do Project Phantasma. Which I am struggling to not call Project Phantasmagoria. That is a different thing that I think I would probably... I don't know if I would get banned if I streamed it, because, like, the original cast has been streaming it. It's just very adult. It's very adult horror. And, I don't know if you guys have noticed. I hide it very well. I'm not exactly, like, the most adult streamer out there. I mean that in a metaphorical sense, Twitch. Stay the hell away from my privileges. Hi, what are you? Aha. Hidden box. Am I anywhere near anything? I am in the river. There is a mission up there, above me. Or possibly down here. Alright, the crocodiles in the sewers.
G'day, Ty. The Boramaji sewer workers have been complaining about crocs in the sewers. Now, I'd go down there and check it out myself, but I've, got other pressing matters to take care of. Would you take care of it for me, mate?
Sounds like a dirty job. But I'll give it a go.
You little beauty.
Alright, let's go fight some crocodiles. Oh my god, this is the most reflective water. He just looks pissed off. There we go, you gotta hit him 3 times. Oh, can you see the ripples? There's more. Yep. We're gonna have to come down here with a tracker later if we want 100%. Hey. Anyway, please do not arm the tigers. I don't think Tiggins is even here anymore. Left after Armor Core, possibly. I don't know. I don't know what anybody does anytime, anywhere, ever. I am completely inattentive. But I'm happy, and that's the important thing. There we go, that's 3, this is 4. Surely, there's 5. Oh, here's 6. I mean, this sewer is weird because the water is so perfectly clear and reflective. I am 99% positive that's not something you usually get in sewers. It's crystal clear, sparkling water. Of course, I'm making all the observations that people have made about sewer levels for the last 20 years of gaming. And that's because there have been at least 20 years worth of sewer levels in 20 years. What am I talking about? 40 years, more like it. I am old as the fucking hills. Can you believe it? 40 plus years of sewer levels in gaming now. More than 40 years of sewer levels. You can tell that I'm getting close to an alligator, by the way, when my health bar... It's an Aussie sewer, so the rules are upside down. You're right! In Australia, all the shit flies away into space. I know some Australians